The power is ours. It's Leon X, the Human Liberator. This is episode 111, episode 111 of Take Charge of Your Life. It's our self-mastery series where we discuss strategies, tactics, and processes that we could implement right now. We discuss philosophies and concepts, ideas that we could consider right now that will measurably increase the quality of our life, okay? The concepts that we discuss are things that I've already implemented or considered or applied, and engaged in, executed, and that have brought me certain specific results that have led me to a extremely fulfilled life, extreme peace of mind, infinite intelligence I'm connected to, and it's unlimited power at my disposal. And so from that place, we do take charge of your life. And so if I say something that resonates with you in this episode 111, I need you to type "make the choice." Because we don't have to, we choose to. We don't have to become our greatest version. We choose to. We don't have to build or generational wealth and leave something for our children. We choose to. You feel me? We don't have to nation build. We choose to. We don't have to take charge of our health and our diet. We choose to. We don't have to meditate every day. We choose to. We don't have to affirm all of the positivity of life. We don't have to be optimistic. We choose to. All right? I don't have to take charge of my life. I choose to. I chose to. I get to. What a privilege. What an honor it is to be black. What a privilege and honor it is to be in America. You feel me? In the 21st century, in a time like this. What a privilege and honor it is to be a solution provider in a world full of problems, in a world full of wandering generalities. How grateful I am to be a meaningful specific. All right? How grateful I am to understand knowledge of self, knowledge of the times, and what must be done. It's Leon X, the Human Liberator. This is episode 111. It's don't self-destruct. Don't self-destruct, family. It's all right, cool. So as you increase in your awareness, right? As you increase in your personal power, as you increase in your purpose, right? It's some things that I need you to consider. I need you to make sure that you understand the working functions of the brain. I need you to understand what words are, what thoughts are, what your breath is. I need you to understand that you are creating your life every moment. There's no escaping the fact that your self-talk creates your reality. And I need you to reevaluate your inner conversation. Are you your own best friend and cheerleader? Are you your own worst enemy? I'm here to tell you that you don't just, in Babylon, in the 21st century in America and beyond, listen, you don't just stumble upon being your own best friend and cheerleader. That has to be a deliberate decision, all right? We're brought up in a world of self-hate, right? And self-destruction, self-perpetuating ignorance. Have you made the choice to become your greatest version? Have you made the choice and declared a heroic mission for your life? Developed a plan and actively pursuing that plan on a daily basis? Are you actively pursuing your definite major purpose? Or are you worried about what everyone else is doing? Are you worried about what everyone else is saying? What everyone else is complaining about? Are you complaining, blaming, making excuses, and criticizing? Or are you taking full accountability, full responsibility for the place or for the space that you occupy? And are you committed to becoming your greatest version so then you could become the greatest asset to the collective? Family? Because I study, right? I study a lot of people. I study the world. I study history. I study theology. I study prophecy. and I study myself, right? And I'm here to tell you that a lot of y'all are set for self-destruct. Self self-destruction is your destiny. How do I know? How do I know that self-destruction is your destiny? It's because you don't have clear, specific aims. You don't have clear, specific motives. Do you? The only specific motives and aims that you've discovered or uncovered were the ones that were handed to you through social engineering. What have you discovered yourself? All of the things that you want and have accumulated thus far, is that a product of your own thinking, or were you mimicking, were you modeling after someone who you've seen achieve this? Are you only trying to achieve the things that you've already seen done? Where's the creativity in that? Where's the power in that, family? I'm here to tell you that you have greatness in you. You have greatness in you. You have unlimited power at your disposal. There is something in you that you was born with to bring out that will solve, that is a piece, a major piece, a major key to the life puzzle. It's something in you that it's meant for you to bring out to the rest of the world that will measurably increase the quality of all of our lives. How committed are you to uncovering your life's purpose, declaring it, developing a plan, organizing yourself around like-minded individuals who were born to fulfill that same vision, that same destiny? Because I'm here to tell you that if you have a goal on your mind, you have a dream, you have an idea, and and it comes to you and you see it clearly, and then you share it to someone and they don't see it, they don't get it, they think that you're crazy, I'm here to tell you it's because it didn't come to them. That dream, that idea, that vision, it didn't come to them. It came to you. It came to you because you're the one with the power. You're the one with the abilities. You're the one with the divine responsibility to manifest this idea. So are you going to say yes to your goals, yes to your dreams, yes to your unfolding future? Or are you going to self-destruct? Are you going to continue to say no? Are you going to continue to say no to your highest good? I'm here to tell you that there is something in you that is worthwhile. Like it's something in you that like the world needs. You feel me? Like there's something that, like, you have self-talk and you have breath, right? Therefore, you have imagination, creativity, memory, intuition, and all of the other internal faculties that are necessary for manifestation. But if they lie dormant, if they're there and you don't know how they work, I'm here to tell you that you're set for self-destruct. I'm here to tell you that if you are not actively pursuing a definite major aim, you are headed for self-destruction. I'm here to tell you that if all of the things that you want in your life, here, write a list of all the things that you want, even though you ain't never even done that. You ain't never even done and wrote all the things that you wanted. Like, if no limitations, what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? Do you exercise your imagination? Or do you only exercise your imagination in times when you want to figure out all the ways that things won't work? People love using their imagination to freak themselves out. People love using their imagination when it comes to, from a place of scarcity, limitation, and fear. People love creating stories in their mind of all the possibilities. of ways that it won't work. But when it comes time to figure out what you do want and what does work, you don't got no imagination. That is funny to me. Yo, JB, what up, family? I see you. Hey, JB from out Mississippi. Hey, Born Royalty is back. Hey, JB, call me when this Take Charge of Your Life is over, bro. I'm about to plug you in. Born Royalty all the way. Born Royalty Phase 2 already built back. We got the programs. And we freeing goddamn black people from economic enslavement. You feel me? Black women and children will never take the black man seriously unless we're the ones that's providing the economic opportunity for them to become financially free. It's not until black men develop our own systems, counter systems, alternative, everything. If we're not prepared to do that, then we'll always have secondhand leadership. I'm not here for secondhand leadership. I'm here to become the most powerful, wealthiest, influential black man of the 21st century. Because I know what results are expected of me. And I'm committed to producing those results. I know what results are expected of the type of person that someone would say that about. And I figure, hey, why not? If they got to say that about somebody. I was reading this book one day, right? And I'm like, damn, all these people that I never met, they're apparently influential, right? They're like legends or whatever. And I'm just reading their life stories and shit. And I'm like, God damn, why am I forced to even, like, I gotta know who these motherfuckers are. Like, they were so popping. Like, they were so influential. They were so clear about what it is that they wanted to do and what they stood for. That they served so many people that people couldn't even tell their life stories without mentioning this person. And since that's the case, this person lives forever. And now, 1,000 years later, 100 years later, 60 years later, 30, 50 years later, I'm reading about this person that I'll never meet. I'm like, well, goddamn. I was born in 1989, right? I'm going to be born from 1989 to 2099, at least. Right? So in my 110 years, like, somebody got to fill the history books from that time, right? That's why I was like, damn. I was like, what? Somebody got to fill the history books from the time that I was alive, too? I was like, oh, shit. Bet. That's a bet. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know how, but I know the what. I didn't know the how in 2012. In 2012, I just got serious enough to put my life purpose in one sentence. I said that my purpose in life is to positively influence the minds of the youth, create an achievement-driven culture, and lead the next generation into a global renaissance. I didn't know the how. I knew the what. They said the self-made millionaire who I studied, who all I ever did was just implement strategies and tactics and processes that other people had already implemented and produced results, right? So I just implemented the same thing so I could, open myself up to universal intelligence and know my heroic mission in life and, these other different types of things. So I answered all the questions that I was supposed to ask. I took the 10 hours that it took. I took the 10 hours that it took to take everything in my mind that's so broad, just like yours. If you can't have your life purpose in one sentence, it's because you got so much shit in your head and all these things that you think that you want to do and all this other different type of stuff. But if you take the time, like I did, you can organize all those thoughts onto paper and then condense every single thing that you could possibly want in your social, economic, political, spiritual life, in your finance, and your social contribution, and your legacy, in your relationships, right? You could condense all of that into one sentence, fam, or one life mission statement, one life purpose statement, which I read on Take Charge of Your Life probably like 2 or 3 times, somewhere in between episode 1 and 100. When we was talking about goal setting, we was talking about this, how did I find my heroic mission in life? How am I living out my goals and dreams? How am I committed to a process that is yielding me the type of results that I want? How am I unplugged from Babylon, Babylon's employment scam? You feel me? How am I able to travel, like the last 3 years, 500 cities? How am I able to take people that send me messages on Facebook and then go to their city and pull up on them and build with them and have real life relationships? Right? Ain't that right, JB? JB, you still tuned in? JB from Mississippi. He said he connected with me a few years ago, been following the grind, way before I even became the unapologetic black voice of America, right? And we had the privilege to meet in DC, and I had the privilege enough to meet him again in Cleveland. And then we spent basically like 3 or 4 weeks together in Michigan, building real relationships, real family. That's my brother right there. You feel me? So how are we able to have the flexibility and the luxury to get up and go anywhere that I want to go, when I want to go there, to be on TV all the time, not all the time, but enough times to count on both hands, right? Endless documentaries that I've been featured in, newspapers, goddamn music videos, radio shows, how, like, all of this stuff, like, I'm living my goals and dreams. I'm not out here complaining. You feel me? I'm not out here confused. I'm not out here criticizing. I'm not out here blaming anyone. I'm not out here making excuses. I'm out here taking full responsibility, full accountability for the space that I occupy as a black man, and who my divine responsibilities are to serve and protect and provide for. And it's naive for me to think that I could gain the necessary respectability from my woman, child, and my fellow brother without providing the vision, leadership, programs, and being the example myself. So everyone that knows me knows that I'm committed to all the shit that I'm talking about. And ain't no switch up in me. Anyway, you have to have strategies in your life for you not to self-destruct. If you don't have a clear vision, aim. So it's like this. I told y'all in 2012, I decided my chief aim in life is to positively influence the minds of the youth, create an achievement-driven culture, and lead the next generation into a global renaissance. So then it's easy for me to make decisions. Ever since 2012, it's been easy for me to make decisions. Something comes up, I say, is this going to help me getting me closer to becoming, or positively influencing the minds of the youth, creating an achievement-driven culture, and leading the next generation into a global renaissance? Will this decision get me closer to that? Or will it not? If it does, I do it. If it doesn't, and I still do it, I take full responsibility for my neglect and my lack of discipline. It's nothing on the outside that controls me. I do what I want, when I want, because I'm a God. And I come from the sun. And I got the power to close my eyes, see something clear, open my eyes, and turn what I seen with my eyes closed into a physical thing with my eyes open. And that's what I make the choice to do. And this is what we're talking about and take charge of your life. So listen, family, don't self-destruct. You got children watching you. You got family watching you. You got your unborn children watching you. You got your grandparents watching you. You got your great-grands watching you. You feel me? They all a part. Like, who you think you are, fam? You think you just you? You think you just this body? You think you just that mind? Bruh, if that was the case, it would be hard out here. It would be really hurt. But come on, fam. You are the total sum. You are the end product of thousands of years, millions of years of evolution. Your mind, your body, you are more equipped than any other person that ever existed. Like, you have the power. You have the power, though. You are God. Like, you can close your eyes, use your imagination, plan, create something. Open your eyes, turn it to paper, create a blueprint. Use that blueprint, inspire other minds and self-talk to participate in turning this blueprint to a physical thing. That's how this house was built. That's how this chair was built, fam. That's how this shirt was built. That's how this was built. That's how this phone was built. Hey, dog, don't self-destruct, because you're going to be mad. You're going to be mad. You're going to be mad, fam. You're going to stay mad, too. You feel me? And you're going to be worried. And you're going to have envy. And you're going to have jealousy and frustration and ill health and poverty. Is that what you want? If that's what you want, by any means, yo, go ahead. Yo, if that's what you want, go ahead. But the people that's connected with me and the reason I do check charges of life, because what I want is sound health. I want positive mental attitude. I want peace of mind. I want freedom from fear. I want hope for future achievement. I want harmony in my human relationships. I want to be engaged in the labor of love. I want to be able to do something that I could do 7 days a week that don't feel like work. You know, I want the wisdom to understand people. I want open mind towards all subjects and all people. I want to be willing to share my blessings with others. I want material riches of my own choice and quantity. I want complete self-discipline. And it's a narrow road to there. It's extremely narrow road to righteousness, family. The power is ours. It's Leon X, the human liberator. If I said something that resonated with you in episode 111, go ahead, type make the choice. JB, if you're still tuning in, make sure you call me, bro, as soon as this video over. Because I got a new phone. I don't have your number, but I got the same number. And if you're interested in any of the programs or the systems or anything that I was talking about that we are pre-launching right now, you feel like you're a person that needs to be a part of the pre-launch and you don't want to miss it, then go ahead and check out bornroyalty.org, or you could send your resume to connect@bornroyalty.org. Send your resume, because we're building a multinational enterprise. All of these skills that you've been using for the pilgrims, it's time to use them for the people. All right, and we're extremely serious about the things that we are doing offline. So if you are serious about the things that you are doing offline as well, and if they're in the interest of advancing the Afro-African collective, send your resume to connect. Y'all know how to spell connect? That's what we do, is connect. I'm a connector. Send your resume to connect@bornroyalty.org. Alright? Until we speak again, don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for security. Wish for more adventure. Right? Wish for adventure. Wish for a heroic mission in a group of people. Wish for a heroic mission and to be plugged in with the Black Power Rangers. It's Leon X, the human liberator, telling y'all to stay grateful.